So today was chest day. Despite getting here at my normal time in the evening, there were a lot of people in there, so I decided to just not record, at least the main lift. So that's why, just to post that video. But I don't know what it was overall. I mean, at least I don't feel very pumped. I might actually be pretty damn pumped. I'm gonna obviously look back at this later when I go to post it, but I don't know. I mean, I just did not really feel all the stuff I did today. Started with bench, doing normal 3 sets of 5. After that, did some cable work, and by cable work I mean cable flies. Went to the after that I did incline dumbbell, and this time I did the 70s. Those, I was thinking that I had the 70s, but instead, I was thinking that I was going to kill the 70s, but instead they nearly killed me. So unless I'm just weaker today or something, then yeah. But I think my first set I only got at 3, and then it was basically, I just did 3 sets at 3 today. That's really all I was able to muster. So yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, I don't know, it was just and then after that I went to go do pack deck, and I tried I think I tried 2, and both of them, one was just hitting my biceps a lot. I didn't like that. I was feeling my biceps more than I was my chest. So I was like, okay, let me go to a different one. And then I went on this other one. It was just putting too much tension on my shoulder, which obviously is uncomfortable, so I'm not going to deal with that. And when I say uncomfortable, I mean in a bad way. So after that, I only did 1 set on each of the pack deck, or pack decks. And then after that, I did that one flat chest press, where it's basically you're benching, but it's a plate loaded machine. I think I actually did it last, or wait, I don't think I recorded it. No, I swear I recorded this before. I don't remember. But anyway, it's the one where you're lying on your back, and I have to use the foam blocks to increase the starting point, because otherwise it's all the way back here, and it's a pain in the ass and just does not feel good. Type shit. Anyway, I got distracted. Where was I? Oh, converging flat chest press. I look like a whore. What am I doing? Sorry, that was uncalled for. Anyway, so I did 2 or 3 sets of that, or no. I did 2 sets of that, and I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling anything, I'm gonna go in here and do some dips. So I did a set of dips, and then I was like, you know what I haven't done in a long time? Push-ups. So, and I only got out, I forgot, it was either 12 or 20, which is there is a pretty decent difference between those 2 numbers, so I guess that's kind of concerning that I don't remember. But I mean, either way though, that was the first time I ever failed push-ups. Well, that's the first time I've ever not been able to do more than 50 at like one time. Come to think of it. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. That's actually crazy. Wait a minute. The reason I say it's crazy is because when I first started like getting back into, when I first started like getting back into exercising and working out and whatnot, so what I started off doing was like 50 sets of push-ups, and then I just took body weight squats to failure. So I think I was hitting like 300 or something, and that fucking sucked. That freaking sucked. But I was doing like 50 push-ups, a couple hundred squats, and then I think I did like, I busted out however many crunches I could. I think my goal was 50, but I don't think I ever hit that. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But this was like years ago. So I would do that every morning. Like I'd wake up at 5 a.m. and do that. I think that's what started my early morning routine drift. I think that's actually what started that. And then I started, I think like actually, like once I kind of got out of my calisthenics phase there, and like doing body weight shit and whatnot. Once I got out of that, I think, no, this is just going down history. It doesn't exactly matter. Because, I mean, after that is where I just kind of, it's just where I got into lifting and like what I started off doing, and then basically how I worked my way into where I am now. But really, it was just a whole lot of trial and error of different splits and routines and whatnot. And then, I mean, really, the way I train now, I would essentially credit that to having like watched, or when I started watching Sam Sulek and just listening to him basically like, I guess explain like the way he trains, I was like, oh, holy crap, it's not that complicated. So, but I mean, ever since I started really training like Sam, or I guess incorporating ideas like him, like by far that's been what's worked best for me, which is basically do what feels good, if that makes sense. But like when you're doing that, take that to failure for multiple sets. So, it's not like saying, I guess like, it's like, well, I guess it's hard to explain because someone or some people might take that as like, oh, just train till it's like, just train till it feels good, or just like, like do your reps till it feels good and then like stop after that. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying, or I guess what Sam is saying, or Sam has said many times, is like, like if you're trying to figure out what to do for a chest day, do whatever movement you're doing, if you can feel your chest activating and like I was trying to avoid using the word active twice, but if you feel your chest activating actively in that moment, and it's like, that's what works for you, that's what you should do. So now, that's not like saying that you should just do that one thing for an entire month. I mean, obviously you need, I guess some people would argue that, but obviously you need more than one thing in a workout, but that's just me at least. So, anyway. Oh. Where the hell was I? Oh, push-ups. Yeah, I only busted out like 12 or 20, and like I think I went up for my next one, and I literally crashed back on the ground. I was like, wow, that's something. So that's a new one for me, is not being able to hit more than 20 push-ups. So that's a new one for me. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Today, I mean, I already said this before, but I don't know. Today was not a very pump chest day. So it is what it is. Hopefully next chest day will be better. So we'll see what happens. Well, I mean, we'll find out next week. So yeah. Other than that, I think that's really all I got. So tomorrow's back day. Last back day, I'm pretty sure I did an everything back day, or well, I'll just call it that. I'm pretty sure I did an everything back day. So tomorrow I'll make it more of a lat bias back day. Work on the width, because I mean, oh no. I mean, should I keep training for depth? Yes, but at the same time, I would, if I had to choose one over the other, I'd definitely choose being wider over having I'd definitely choose being wider over having like I guess deeper back, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, other than that, that's really all I got. So see you tomorrow around the same time for back day. Hopefully it's not as crowded as it was today, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.